Tonight, you'll fall asleep in a locked room 200,000 years ago. ... Falling asleep could get you killed. Your ancestor closed her eyes too. But she didn't have a door. She didn't have light. What she had was a fire that might go out. And in the darkness, 12 hours of darkness, something was watching her. In 2014, archaeologists in Schöningen, Germany, discovered something disturbing. Beneath 300 years of sediment, they found a wooden spear, 2.3 meters long, hand-carved, sharpened to a deadly point. A few feet away, in the same layer of dirt, they found something else, a tooth, 10 centimeters long, curved, razor-sharp. It belonged to Homotherium latidens, a saber-toothed cat that weighed 200 kilograms and stood over a meter tall at the shoulder. The spear and the tooth were found in the same environment, which means humans here didn't just hunt. They shared the landscape, with something built to kill them. Tonight we're going to look at something most of us have completely forgotten. 4 things ancient humans did to survive the darkness. 4 things that kept them alive when everything in nature wanted them dead. And by the end of this video, you might understand why your nervous system still wakes you up at 3 in the morning, even though there's nothing in the dark anymore. The first thing they had was fire, not for warmth, not for cooking, for something more important. Fire was one of the only things most predators avoided. Inside the circle of firelight, maybe 10 meters across, your ancestor was safer. Outside it, everything changed. The earliest evidence of controlled fire comes from Wonderwerk Cave in South Africa. 1 million years ago. 1 million years. For over 40,000 generations, our ancestors gathered every night around small flickering flames. The fire didn't just keep them alive. The fire changed them. Anthropologist Richard Wrangham at Harvard discovered something startling. When humans began cooking food, our digestive systems shrank. Our teeth got smaller, and our brains exploded in size. Cooking gave us calories without effort. It gave us hours of time we used to spend chewing, time we spent thinking, talking, telling stories. The fire didn't just save them from predators. The fire made them human. The second thing they had was distance. Most predators kill up close. Tooth, claw, direct contact. But our ancestors developed something no other animal could: the throwing arm. Without this motion, you had to get close. And getting close meant you didn't come back. A human shoulder is unique in the animal kingdom. We can rotate, accelerate, and release a projectile with terrifying precision. Combined with a sharp-tipped stick, we became one of the first species that could reliably kill from a distance. The Schöningen spears tell us this technology existed 300,000 years ago, probably much earlier. A human with a spear could stand a chance against a predator that once hunted them. A human in a group of 5 with spears could kill a mammoth. The spear didn't just protect us. The spear meant we were no longer prey. But the spear required something else, something that no individual human could provide alone. The third thing they had was each other. Hunter-gatherer groups were never alone, never small. Anthropologists studying surviving foraging communities estimate ancestral groups ranged from 50 to 150 people. Big enough to defend, small enough to know everyone's name. Alone, you don't sleep. You wait to be found. A lone human in the wilderness was a meal. A group was a fortress. When predators approached at night, multiple sentries kept watch in shifts. Children slept in the safest part of the camp. The strongest hunters slept on the perimeter. The group provided more than safety. It provided knowledge. Every elder, decades of experience. Every story shared around the fire transmitted survival information across generations. Where the safe water was, which plants were poisonous, how to read the sky for storms, which footprints to fear. Lose the group, and you lost everything. Most predators hunt alone or in small packs. Humans hunted in tribes, and that made all the difference. The fourth thing they had was harder to see. But it was the most important. They had imagination. Not just the ability to see what was in front of them, the ability to see what wasn't. A rustle in the grass might be wind, or it might be a leopard. A cracked branch might be deer, or it might be a hyena. Our ancestors who assumed the worst, who imagined the predator behind every shadow, survived. Those who didn't imagine got eaten. This is why your brain still does it today. The shadow in the parking lot, the footstep behind you, the notification at midnight. Your nervous system doesn't know it's safe now. Your nervous system is still in the cave, watching. Think about that for a moment. Every cell in your body is the descendant of someone who survived what hunted them. Every reflex you have was sharpened by 1,000,000 years of darkness. Your fear of being alone at night, your jump at sudden sounds, your discomfort in unfamiliar places. These aren't flaws. These are inheritances. The saber-toothed tiger went extinct 10,000 years ago. But your nervous system never got the message. So tonight, when you check the lock on your door for the third time, even though you know it's locked, that feeling isn't random. It's ancient. Tonight, you'll fall asleep in a locked room. The door is locked. The lights are off. Your phone is within arm's reach. You'll sleep for 8 hours. But somewhere in the back of your mind, an old part of you will keep watch. An old part of you will listen for footsteps in the dark. An old part of you will remember the cave, the fire, the eyes in the shadows. Every gift you have, your big brain, your reaching hands, your sense of belonging, was forged in those long, dangerous nights. You are the survivor of survivors, sleep well. Next video. What did ancient humans do when they couldn't find food? Because survival wasn't just about tonight. It was about tomorrow, and the day after, and the cold months ahead.